Greetings, Gemini, and welcome to Ingrid's Insights. I hope you're doing well, and thank you all out there for subscribing to my channel and giving me a thumbs up and leaving comments about how this reading resonates with you. And we'll jump right in. And for my new viewers, thank you for being here today. And this is the theme of the meeting. Miracle. Number 33. You might have been seeing this number repeated on license plates, on the internet, on something you're reading, or just flashing by on an advertisement. The frequency of miracles supports our belief in ourselves as part of Source, and therefore our belief that anything's possible. Gemini. And so let's take a moment to go into this beautiful shape, into that portal of possibilities. And you are that pure potential seeking manifestation into this body, but you're bringing in that spirit today, Gemini. And that's what you're here doing. And so let's see what the cards have for us today. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, for overseeing this reading for my Geminis. And thank you so much for bringing this resonating energy, precise and clear. And what is not relevant, let's let go. Because we're starting with the Five of Cups, where we're letting go of some grief, of some sorrow, of some sadness. Because there is a choice to be made in love. A divine partnership is coming. So let's get more information. Why is this Five of Cups? You're bringing up this energy right now, Gemini, of this past choice in love, a lover that was within you, something that you're coming to within yourself, a divine joining. And that is challenging this sadness. Maybe you had thought all along, well, I'm just going to have to grieve over these three relationships, or some difficult divorce, or some sad family situation. And I'm just going to have to keep my mourning cloak on, even though it's spring. And be sad, be depressed, be forlorn, feel like, oh, I've lost it all. But this choice in love is a challenge to that. Something has come to you, Gemini. It could be within your own self, of the joining of those masculine and feminine qualities, like in alchemy, that sacred marriage, where that is allowing you to release any past feelings that you haven't had enough, or you hadn't gotten it your way, or you had to look over things in disappointment and regret. And it could be also some regret about a partnership, a choice you made, a union that you're having to look at. Look at some of the disappointments there. And this could involve an Aquarius at the foundation, because something is healing about this grief. And it's also going to open up a new possibility in making a decision within love, or coming into harmony within yourself, and bringing together these different aspects of yourself into a divine union. And you are the Page of Wands, taking an adventure recently, traveling, understanding, moving, taking this energy out there, wanting to know about it. A new opportunity, and you took it. And that was led to the Six of Swords. Well, you left, you moved forward. You were in a time that I think was causing you a lot of emotional turmoil, sadness, grief, depression, around something that was happening in your partnership. Maybe there was a separation in a relationship, and you knew it was the right partnership. You knew this was your perfect partner in this love, and it was an Aquarius you were involved with, about this love, about joining. And you took that a new opportunity, and you're moving on with, this is an Aquarius card, an air sign like you, Gemini, to a better situation. You're using your intelligence to say, and your passion, that this wasn't serving me. It was causing disappointment. It was causing me to be in a constant state of a low vibrating grief and depression. And then another page came offering you a new opportunity, not only with an idea and a passion, but a way to make money, Gemini, a way to expand your opportunity, to grow something, to be very passionate. You see the page is looking back toward the Lovers, so it's something about a new love energy, a new love offer. But then the Tower is how you're seeing it. You see that bolt of lightning coming, and the two figures, it could be these lovers, are coming crashing down out of that castle they built together. They're falling. They're free falling. And that's how you're seeing it. That's how you're seeing this Five of Cups. That was the loss. Something was not built on a firm foundation. You might have taken up a home somewhere and then realized not that a love affair wasn't correct, but that the situation was not built on a true foundation. And then when reality hits about this loss, this sadness, this grief, you then have to say, wow, I should have looked at these other opportunities, this new energy to move away towards something different. And I'm going to rebuild out of the ashes here. The Phoenix, I'm going to come back, be reborn, because you have this Six of Cups. Something from your past is, the truth about something from your past is coming in to be seen again. You're moving from the Five of Cups to the Six. And that's this process you're going through right now. Gemini. You might even have someone, because this is in your environment, or someone you're dealing with could be coming back from the past soon. And that's going to lead to a time of your hope and fear that you can rest and heal and renew, probably from this Tower. Whatever this was, about some disappointment in a relationship that came in as you're seeing this shockingly. It has something to do with healing, a restoration of your hope, of faith after a storm, because the Star comes right after the Tower. So that's very interesting. How there is emphasizing this, something is going to be renewed after this comes crashing down. Something from the past or involved with your childhood or someone from your childhood. And you're having to meditate, go and get in touch with your ancestors, heal from a long battle, from something that broke your heart. It could be around this relationship, Gemini. And what's coming is the Hierophant. Wow. Well, the Hierophant is the card of advice here. And the scope of the reading is saying the advice for these lovers who are the obstacle to this loss, to the obstacle to this grief or feeling regret and sadness. That is going to challenge that, because this could bring in this new awareness of a different kind of partnership, a different kind of union, a marriage, a soul marriage, a deep marriage that is coming out of the intertwining of those developed aspects of our inner self, the inner masculine and feminine, the Hieros Gymos. And this is the Hierophant. But the Hieros Gymos is that divine marriage that's overseen by the Hierophant, because it's a marriage seen before God, meaning in that joining will become more recognition of the spiritual power within you, to join, to bring love down into this physical form, that holy love. And that is what I have, wow, for you, Gemini. And so let's get some clarity. Why? And we're looking for miracles in this situation. Out of this tower, you're going to need a miracle. But the star is optimistic and inspiring, and that's at the foundation. Why is this Five of Cups here? Whoa, 1 second. The Five of Cups is here because of the Knight of Pentacles. You've been working hard to overcome this sadness, this loss, something about this partnership, this choice and love, because of the King of Cups. You're sitting on your throne with very deep emotions. This could be involving here an earth sign and here a water sign. This could be a Cancer, Cancerian. You sit on the water of your emotions. You have a deep depth. And what is coming with the star is letting go finally of any kind of mental torment. You're moving away from that. You're healing. And you're going to take this story of a betrayal, defeat, victimization, mental torment, something hitting rock bottom, and see how the star is looking back to that with healing. You're renewing, you're blending, you're alchemizing. And this page is because of the Page of Pentacles. Well, the page came twice. And the Page of Pentacles is clarifying the Page of Wands in the past. You had opportunities both financially and offers to grow something and to work with others, to be successful, and also this new idea, this entrepreneurial spirit. And that young energy is here, is saying that you took that, whatever that was, and you wanted to move on to some place where you knew you could grow more, use your true intelligence, feel safe, feel valued, feel seen. And you moved to that. And that gave you the Nine of Pentacles. That brought you a lot of independence, Gemini, and wealth and abundance. And you have your spirit bird, where you're now getting these downloads right here. And you're hearing these automatic downloads from your higher power now. It's almost as if, as you're praying, your daily mind, the mind of every moment, is telling you exactly what Spirit wants you to know. And it's told you, move on from this situation, because the opportunity lies in the future. And you're taking that out. You're waiting for your ships to come in. You're waiting to see, well, how is this going to grow? What I've planted, what I'm working on with the Knight of Pentacles. Very powerful. And the Tower's here because of the Seven of Pentacles. Well, you see, this farmer has harvested 3 and 6 ears of corn. And you have 1 left, the 7, but it's over by a new farm, by a new castle, by a new destiny. And you have this rabbit here, which is saying fertility. If you move on into the other uncharted fields where you can grow anew. And that is what it's saying, is maybe you're appraising what has been going on in your work, and you're saying, I'm ready to move on. And then that creates something at work that causes a tower moment where you get fired, or you just leave the job because you're, hit rock bottom with this, and want to heal and want to renew and want to inspire. And maybe you felt like you had all of this energy and you need to move away from where you have been. And that is going to lead to this 6 of Cups in your environment. Something from the past. Well, the 5 of Cups, Gemini, came up again from your past. So we have the 5 of Cups twice. So that is emphasizing that how you see this situation is something, an influence from your environment or someone who is in you're dealing with around this situation, because it's the same cup. So there's something about the past, somebody from your past, from your childhood, that grief, this sadness, this loss, this despair, this depression, this disappointment is coming again right after the towel, right after this appraisal of your financial situation, Gemini. And then in the environment is this sadness, is this grief again, because you're having to take in these mental images and pray and get meditation on this. Get some clarity. Take some time to tap into higher information, because the sun is coming. Out of this hope and fear, you're out of this praying, out of this meditating and getting in this energy of truth after healing. You are going to see the sun. And this is a card of marriage. So, and then you've got the Hierophant. So there in the Lovers. So there's a lot of emphasis on a potential marriage coming. This is going to affect you, Gemini. And it's going to be seen as spiritual marriage. But there is this emphasis on having to heal this sadness, is how you see the question. And you're working on it. And it's something from the past, somebody from your past that is bringing up a lot of grief. And the Hierophant is here because of the Wheel of Fortune. Well, whatever it is that you're tapping into with your higher wisdom, and maybe getting counseling from a priest or someone who is very neutral, who can really listen and has a connection to wisdom, to the orthodox manner of moving forward with commitment. And this is moving fast. Some big change is happening. And it's going to be bring a lot of clarity and success and happiness after you rest and retreat. So that's powerful, because I guess we can't say it any clearer than a miracle is coming for my Gemini. And that's beautiful. And that's what I have for my Gemini today. And if you like the way I read, please subscribe. And you know I love you, Gemini. And we're in this interconnected field, growing and taking on this independent wealth and independence to know we can handle anything, as the life and the situation is always turning on this planet Earth. But the sun shines and there's a new day dawning, a rebirth of happiness, of renewal of energy. And that's what I see for you. And so it is. Bye-bye.